Okay, welcome back to the session. So in the last class we were discussing the ethical theories. Is it the ethical theories, the uses and what are the criteria for analyzing to decide which is the best theory. Okay, that we were discussed, and the uses we discussed, it is the ethical theories are useful in understanding the moral dilemma, then it provides helpful practical guidance, then justifying our professional obligations and decisions while we took a moral dilemma, while we took a decision in the moral dilemma. Is it? These are the three uses. Then the criteria for evaluating to decide which is the best theory. First of all, the theory must be clear, is it? And it must be internally consistent, and the theory and its defense must be depend on facts, and then again it must organize the basic moral values in systematic and a comprehensive manner, and then it must provide the guidance which is in a well suited manner with the moral judgments. Is it? These are the points we discussed, the 5 points we discussed while we evaluate the theory for deciding which is the best one. Okay, so now coming to the real ethical theories. What are the approaches in each theory? Several ethical theories have been developed stressing certain ethical principles or features. So different ethical theories are there. Each theory stresses upon the ethical principles or features of its own criteria. So the first theory is the utilitarian theory. The term utilitarianism was conceived in the 19th century to help the legislatures. So the legislatures are who are elected members, is it? So in order to help these legislatures while taking a decision on moral problems, this utilitarianism or the utilitarian theory is to help them. That is the intention while it was developed. And this theory suggested that the standard of the right conduct is maximization of good consequences, and good consequences mean either utilities or the balance of good over evil. So the theory says that the decision must be based on maximization of good consequences. What do you mean by good consequences? That means it means either utilities or the balance of good over evil. That means the effect of the decision must be useful for a majority of the people or the majority of the community or the majority of the category to whom it is applicable, and or it must be giving an upper hand over the goodwill, over the good things or over the right things over the evil, the right things over the evil. That means it must be helpful or useful for the maximum or the majority of the community. And the second one, it must be balanced or it must balance, that is the good things must be more emphasized or more benefited over the evil things. അപ്പം തെറ്റായ കാര്യങ്ങൾ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അനുവദനീയമല്ലാത്ത കാര്യങ്ങളുടെ ഒരു ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അതിൻ്റെ മേളിൽ ഗുഡ് തിങ്സ് സപ്പോർട്ടഡ് ആയിരിക്കണം, ഗുഡ് തിങ്സ് ആയിരിക്കണം അവിടെ ഓവർടേക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളത്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അതിനായിരിക്കണം മോർ എംഫസൈസ് കൊടുത്തിട്ടുള്ളത്. അങ്ങനെ ഒരു എടുക്കുന്ന ഡിസിഷൻ ആണ് ഈ യൂട്ടിലിറ്റേറിയൻ തിയറി എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ദെൻ what is there? Again it says that this approach weighs the cost and benefit. അപ്പോൾ ഈ തിയറി അതിൻ്റെ കോസ്റ്റും